Are we live? Okay, I guess we are. Yes, we are. Alright, so it's the 8th of January and I'm live after what, like 100 million years? Now, but genuinely, the last I streamed, it was Game Exposure. What's up, bro? Yo. So the last I streamed, it wasn't even on Sunday, it was Saturday, bi weekly contest. So it's been long time since I last streamed. I was actually gone on a trip. You guys must have seen from the title. I was gone on a trip. My college has ended. Indie Holic is here. Hi, bud. Hello, bro. Hello. So I was gone on a trip, and as I told you guys, my college has ended, and my intern starts from the 19th of Jan. So there's this gap which I utilized to go on a trip with my friend. But now I'm back, and guess what? Even on the trip, I did not lose my lead code streak. Every day at 12 p.m., I was on my phone working, not working, submitting an old solution so that I don't lose my streak. Okay, we have some people. वीकली कॉन्टेस्ट में 50 मिनट का मेंटेनेंस था, रेटिंग मिलेगी या नहीं? Thank God I did not give that contest. And it's Thursday. We would get our rating update today. I don't want to see it, bro. What should I start? DP or graph? Just finished 3. Go with DP if you want my opinion. Go with DP. Bro, please make a live on solving graphs from Striver one by one. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. We might as well. I might just do 1 or 2 graph problems also today. That's not a bad idea, bro. MJGP3LK. We might as well start doing Striver live because I've not done Striver sheet. That's not a bad idea. Train se live nahi kara. Bro, you guys only told me that the weekly contest was as there was 50-minute maintenance break. I would have lost my mind. My entire journey would have been ruined. Thank God I did not. Hey, where are you from? I'm from Delhi. Shaitan is here. What's up, bro? Okay, what did we have the rating update yet? Did we have the rating update yet? And what college do you go to? My college has ended. I mean, my 7th semester has ended. My intern will start from 19th. I go to mate. It's a tier 3 college. Bro, shit. Bro, you still again? Shaitan, bro, chill. Hard to maintain a streak on trip. But guess what? I did. And I'm proud of myself. I did maintain the streak. And I'm happy. Let's do 2 problems for Striver's graph. Okay, one thing for sure is that the gap that I have, like from today to 19th of Jan, I have nothing to do besides upskilling myself. So I would 100% be going, we will be deep diving into JavaScript, all right? So JavaScript is fixed, but DP or graphs, we can think about that. What do we do today? DP or graphs? DP or graphs is like, you know what? I guess I can just start a poll. Weekly was easy. Shaitan, bro, talk for my level. It's everything is easy for you. You are a knight. Talk with respect to me. I struggle to solve the third problem. In which year are you? I'm in my 3rd year. You know what? Let's start a poll. How do you start a poll? Do you play chess? No, I do not, bro. Unfortunately, for your level. Okay, for my level. Okay. How do I start a poll? Graphs first, then DP, please, bro. Yeah, I might as well do graph first, but community moderation, participants moderation, timestamp reaction. How the hell do we start a poll? Oh, engage with your audience. Start a poll. What to do first? DP or graphs? Okay, let's see. Graphs was in, apart from DSA, what do you do, Pudiji? As of right now, I'm working on that extension, my lead code extension. Oh, we also have update on my lead code extension. I have added a new theme. It's trash though, by the way. It isn't anything crazy. Previous stream, you said you will do project review. Project review, okay. Okay. Graphs in DP. We can do projects review. Dev insights. Okay, send your project very quickly. Bro, it's 50-50. What do you mean? DP and graphs is 50-50. I solved more than 500 plus. No way. 500 plus? That's crazy. आज का POTD. Yeah, talking about POTD. Yesterday's POTD was really interesting. I saw it. I didn't do it. I might as well do it right now. I might as well do it right now. What is today's POTD? But we won't want to get distracted. We have Srinath X QWRKC in GitHub. Okay, github.com/. This is your profile, right? QWRK. Bro, teach me some development, I request you. Teach me some development. I'm a trash developer. QWRK, a reactive JavaScript micro framework. Lightweight, reactivity, no virtual DOM, full control. Blazing fast. Okay, what is QWRK? Tiny, fast, and reactive JavaScript micro framework that gives you full control over UI reactivity without a virtual DOM or heavy abstraction. It's not a UI library like React or Vue, heavily inspired by Solid and Preact. Okay, Hackers minimalist. Next page, what is Quark? Bro, yeah, next page. Take me to the next page. Okay, so that is the page. State API. Okay. Yeah, it was great. Wow. I think I might just be stupid because I didn't fully understand it. Creates a reactive state object that triggers effect when changed. Okay. And the state takes an initial value as an argument which has a reference to the state object. Alright. We can access and set the value of the state object using .value property. Okay. Usage. You made a state on click count. Oh, so your elements which has access to the state object have magic variable property. And what is that? This kind of looks very useful. An effect API. The effect function is used to create side effects. Side effects are functions that run after the component is mounted and before it is unmounted. Console effect. Alright, this looks like a very dull state equals to usage, kind of, but faster and better. Okay, I get that. And useState, the thing was useState, it holds on to the value even despite renders, right? What was that property of useState? See, I'm trash in development. Dev Insights, bro. I'm following you and I need you to teach me some development. Follow minimalist, lazy, occasionally reckless. You know what? Let me also add you on GitHub. Okay, we are already added. That's cool. I'll probably stalk your GitHub more after the live stream. Let's focus on leetcode today, bro. I haven't been doing lead. Bro, not a hard question. Not a hard question to start. Now let's do yesterday's POTD. What was the output? Damn, the poll is 50-50. The poll is 50-50. Okay, that is crazy. Let's do yesterday's POTD. I really liked it. It was that DP problem, right? Yep. Given the root of a binary tree, split the binary tree into two subtrees by removing one edge, such that the product of the sums of the subtree is maximized. Okay, so what we essentially have to do is remove any single edge and then take the two trees, multiply their sum. Product of sums. Yeah, multiply their sum. So the approach that I figured out is that for every node, we calculate the sum of the subtree. What am I even speaking? This is a good problem, right? Today's POTD is DP. Okay. Edward Nathan ki CF check karo. I know that 2 crore package guy, right? Edward Nathan is that 2 crore DP, 2 crore package guy from IIT Hyderabad, right? I know him. I mean, not personally, but I do know him. I do that. Today's POTD is DP, not yesterday's one. No, I really want to do yesterday's one because I could figure out the approach. Okay, we had So we had a question like this. What we will do is, for every node, we will calculate the for every node we will calculate the sum. Okay, sum beneath that node. So for it would be 4, 5. For this, it would be, bro, what am I doing? For this, it would be 4 plus 5, 9 plus 2, 11. Here would be 6, here would be 9. It would be 11 plus 9, that is 20. 11 plus 9, that is 20. What we want to do is, like, if we removed this edge from here, if we remove this edge from here, it would be 11 into 20 minus 11, right? 20 minus 11. Not even that, we could simply, if we remove any edge, yeah, no, it would be 11 into 20 minus 11. I was thinking maybe we could simply multiply the left sum and right sum, 11 into 9. But here, like, let's say if we remove this edge, it would be 5 into 20 minus 5, right? 20 minus 5. So it would be 5 into 15. This is how it would go, right? Edward का code force देखो तुम्हारा दिमाग हिल जाएगा. Bro, I know. I have seen. He has been like consistent for 3 years, right? For 3 years. Yeah, kind of similar to some problem of driver sheet. What if we sum up the total tree and then subtract the sum tree? Yeah, Dev Insights. That's exactly how I'm doing this. That's exactly I would be doing this. Like, calculate the total sum, and then for every subtree, sum of that subtree into total minus sum of that subtree. That's how we're gonna do it. Okay, so let's quickly start over. But the nodes are not unique. Wait. Now the implementation part. 1 2 3 4 5 6. We have a tree node root. So for every node, we will need to calculate the sum from that node. How do we do? We can do that using recursion, but how do we store that sum? Where do we even store that sum? You need to maximize the answer before taking the mod and not after taking it. Okay. So do we make a map that stores in the node address and then stores the sum for that? The intuition is from children sum property. Yep. Yes, find total sum and post order. I'm thinking to do that. Post order? What do you mean post order? Okay, so first of all, we would need I think we would need to make an unordered map that stores a tree node star and an int value as a sum nodes sum. Okay, nodes sum. Now we're going to calculate sum for every node. It's actually going to be void DFS. It's going to be void, right? What we would be doing is we would be taking a tree node star node. That's it, I guess. No, it's not going to be void. Yes, see, I'm coming on LeetCode after so many days that I'm rusty. Check pool. Oh, graphs is 51. So we gotta do graphs. No, we can store the sum in vector. Store the sum in vector. I don't fully understand that. Like, oh, nah, no. I'll check your approaches. Okay, people are telling me to do graphs. Okay, after this, we will be doing graphs. After this question, what I'm thinking is, So we'll start from here. This would call for this would call for this would call for 1 plus this would call for 2 plus this would call for 4 plus this, and this would return 0. So this would have an answer of 4. This would have an answer of 2 plus 4. Hmm. Hmm. But we can't be returning 0. Okay, I think, yeah, I have something here. First, int csum equals to node val. If your node left is not equals to null, int left call equals to your dfs of node left. All right, and then you add that csum plus equals to left call. Do the same for right call. If your node right is not equals to null, make a right call and add that to your right, and then you can say nodes sum of your node, it's equals to csum and return. That's correct, right? कौन दिया था rating नहीं पड़ी. Oh yeah, we would have got a. Do we have the rating updates? If we do DFS and find the total sum, and then we will store the sum of children and node value sum into the vector and find the maximum. Dev insight. If we do DFS, I'm doing DFS, I'm storing the sum of current node and its children for every node, and then I'll use that, and then I'll do one more DFS. I'll be doing 2 DFS. I hope I'm going right. Find some DFS. Okay, I hope I'm going right. This would give us the correct sum, right? Okay, now another DFS. It would be int solver. This is going to take in a three node star node. Three node star node. That's it. In fact, even let's also keep this void. We can make a global variable int answer. They want us to return an int, right? They want us to return an int. Int answer equals to int min long L answer. That would be long. That would be -1. Okay, because they want us to maximize before taking the mod, and we also need to take mod. Mod is 10 9 plus 7. Int mod equals to 1e9 plus 7. Okay, these are the few things we have to keep in mind. Now in here, what we'll go to every node, and then try to cut this part off. Take that what do you call it, take that sum, multiply it with the remaining sum. Now we'll go to this node, cut this part off, take this sum and multiply it with the remaining sum. I'm writing a very bullshit solution, but I think it's correct. Bro, your return type is void. Yeah, my return time is void. I'm using a global variable, right? Oh, you're right. How the my return type is void, then how the hell would I? I'm stupid. This is correct. Yeah, I got it. Total here, total sum minus subtree sum. I get that. I know I'm writing very bullshit code. My return type is void. Now this void solver, this can be void, right? For this, we'll go to every node. If int csum equals to node sum of your node sum of your node. That's your csum. What am I doing? What am I doing? As of right now I assume that we have the correct sum. This would have a 20. This would have a 4 plus 5, 9 plus 1, 11. This would have a 9 and this would have a 6. I assume that we have it. Now what we have to do is when we are on this node, we would try to cut this off and then find the answer. Alright, then we would try to cut this off and then find the answer. That's what we would try to do, right? I'm on the right track. Total sum. Int total sum. Now for every node we'll try to cut off its children. So we don't need the current sum, we need the sum of its children. Okay. Try to cut its left and right children if they exists. If your node left is not equals to null, then what you do is again we'll be getting int left child sum equals to node sum of your node left. Long temp would be total sum minus left child sum total sum minus left child sum into left child sum. This is correct, right? One question: how do you get the previous node reference when you cut the tree? Because we don't have the parent reference, and how will you get the sum of parent? Why do we need parent? Why do we need the parent sum? I have a total sum variable that will take this 20 value. Now for every node, like I'm at this node, I'll try to cut this off. I'll get the child sum, and then from that is enough for me to find the answer. 9 into 20 minus 9. From here, let's say we are on this node, we'll try to cut this off. We'll get 5 into total minus 5. I know this might just be not the best approach, but this is what I can think of right now. So we don't need parent sum. Dev inside. Am I going wrong? I don't know. Let me try doing this. Let's also do this for right. What? Let's do this for the right child too. Of course, we also have to compare. Bro, what am I doing today? If your temp is greater than your L answer, then you can say answer equals to temp percentage mod answer percentage mod. I don't even know what am I doing at this point. Node right total sum. Let's call it right child sum total sum minus right child sum into right child sum, and the same condition there. We also have to update our L answer equals to temp. and then call the same thing on their left and right child. If node left is not equals to null. I know I'm writing very bullshit code, bro. People must be frustrated at me in the chat. Call the same solver on your node left, and total sum remains the same every time. Right node right, and we return. Am I? Pradeep is here. Hello, bro. What's up? After so many days. All right. I have written some bullshit. I don't know if this would work. So first, we would need to find the sum. Find, what was the first function? Find some DFS. Find some DFS on your just root. That's it. On your root. Okay. That would update it. Then you got to do the solver. Solver of root, and total sum is nodes sum. What's the variable? Nodes sum of your root. That's your total sum. And then we return answer. I'm 100. I can bet my life savings on this that this is wrong, but let's still try. Okay, what happened? DFS. No way, bro. What happened? Man. Node sum. Yo. Kalka daily. Yes, bro, this is Kalka daily. This is actually working. Wait, this is actually working. Answer percentage equals to mod. This is working. Nice one. Thanks, bro. Where did you initially learn DSA concept? Not a single place. Should I submit this? I'm still pretty unsure that would this get accepted. Are there any test cases? Oh, there are. Try this test case. How do I even copy this? How the hell do I even copy this? And we don't need memoization in DFS. No, we don't. Let's copy this test case. Let's try to run this. And we get a wrong answer. Okay, signed integer overflow. Oh, again that bullshit error. That would have, goddamn, 1 LL star, 1 LL star. Where else can it be? Integer overflow. Yeah, let's do this here. 1 LL star, 1 LL star, 1 LL star. Now run it. Now run it. Overflow coming. Okay, it's working. I'm pretty confident. Nah, you know what? Let me just wait and watch. Oh yeah, see the new update. Although this new update is trash. Bro, this code is nightmare. I can't disagree. This code is absolutely nightmare. GG's. LL equal to long long? Yes, it is. Yeah, did you guys see the new Minecraft theme I added to my extension? It's honestly, it's not as good as GT. I need some ideas. Yeah, see? It's not good. If let's say if I do a wrong attempt, not wrong attempt, yeah. If I do something like this, nah, bro, it doesn't have that much aura as GTA has. You know what? Let's switch to GTA. Let's switch to GTA. And then try to Minecraft. No, we need GTA. Now let's submit it and hear that voice. Now let's submit it and hear that voice. Why is the voice so low today? Oh, okay. I had attached this and I was so low today. Okay, now let's see. That's cool. That's cool. Noted. The wrong one was good. Okay, that was good. Okay, give me that extension. It's on my GitHub. Like every time, my extension, my LeetCode extension. I'll probably paste it in the description from the next time. GitHub, Buddhist code lead. What's GTA wrong one? Okay, let me show. The GTA wrong one is this. It should be obvious, bro. Pradeep, why are you even asking? Isn't that obvious? It's this. Like, come on, bro. Was that not obvious? Copyright? What copyright? Bro, what the hell was that? That's my extension. भाई DS से कहाँ से पड़ी? Not a single place, bro. Not a single. Bro is hacker. No, I'm not. Okay, now can somebody give me a good code for this? I wrote bullshit code, bro. I would, despite even getting a right answer, I know this code is trash. What's a good code for this? Should I check some solution? Let me check some solution. 29k. Okay, let's. So what he has done, max product total equals to, what has he even done here? Bro, so you're telling me the Mahabharat that I wrote in 100 lines of code, he did that in 20? Not even 20, 15? Not even 15, this is barely 10. Res max product total equals to, what is S? S is nothing. Now equals to, so he's counting the sum. What? Res equals to, nah, bro, I don't. What even is this? Two pass approach? Yeah, this is how I did it. I used a two pass approach. I can say that. I used a two pass approach. Check mine, okay. I don't remember this. I used to play GTA a long time ago. It's good, man. Funny thing. Yeah, I'll be adding a lot more. See, GTA is cool. But I'll be adding a lot more themes. Let's check Shaitan's code. Let's check his code. Bro, did we have the rating update for the last contest? I don't want to see it. Weekly contest 482. We did not? Okay, maybe you just don't attempt from your maximum dot product. Yeah, this is his code. Let's see what he did. Bro. So check. If root equals to 0, return null. First equals to check root, right? First plus second plus. Okay, so this is just to calculate the sum. Now check 2. If root equals to 0, return 2. First equals to check 2 root left. Current equals to first plus second plus root val. Answer equals to max between answer and current. Haha, so you're okay. Okay, I get the answer. We're doing it the same way, but I have a habit of writing bullshit. That's why. I can remove those null conditions. That would make my code a lot more cleaner. You're right. Okay, we have a few requests. Let me quickly get over this. Srinath 10x 223 1464, a modest rating. Happy that he does not utilize LLMs. Let's check your GitHub, bro. Let's check your GitHub. Okay, you just gave me your GitHub, right? Okay, you're that guy. Oh, I get it. I get it. Not bad, bro. 223 questions. That's a decent foundation. Yeah, just stay consistent in contests. Are you giving? You know what? Let's also check. Did we have a rating update? 1746. No, we did not, I guess. We did not. I hope we do not even get ever. Because I know I'm gonna lose rating. Decent profile, bro. Nice. No, you can't send links on YouTube chat. YouTube doesn't allow you to send links. Sushil Nautiyal. Sushil Nautiyal. Okay, this is probably the last one, bro. I need to do graphs. I need to do graphs or DP today. And then, no way. 616 questions. And this guy officially does not touch grass. The only green color he has ever seen is the lead code streak. No way he has done a question on every single day since the past 1 year. Sushil Nautiyal, bro. Crazy profile. 341 medium, 56 hard, 219 easy. That's a decent distribution. Okay, let's check your code for this. Why does everybody write so clean code and then I write bullshit? Max sum. Yo, this is Java, right? Yep. Cool profile, bro. I wish I can stay as consistent as you. Man, how can I be like you guys? I'm only 3 months, bit inconsistently consistent. Dev Insight, I wish I was as good as you in development. There's always, there's always like something someone else does better. You can always try to get better. That's how life is. I wish I was as good as development as you are. Just stay consistent. Did you vibe code your extension? Of course, I used AI, but not entirely vibe code. In 2026, if you're not using AI, then that's stupid. TS Reaper. ये check करो TS Reaper. Okay. Yo, 2908 rating. 2000 questions solved. Are we serious? And he has been on lead code since 2018. He must be like a CP guy. And he solves just a single question every day. Probably the POTD. Yep, let's check his code for yesterday's POTD. Yep. Bro likes like GPT. Bro might be teaching GPT. Way? What do you mean way? Okay, now let's what's the result of the poll? DP. People are choosing DP more. So let's do DP. Should we check out today's POTD? Should we check out today's POTD? Is it doable? It's a hard question, bro. I can't do hard questions. Given two arrays, return the maximum dot product between two non-empty subsequence. The, it's just a question that makes me want to quit. A subsequence, I know what a subsequence is. Return the maximum dot product. Dot product? Dot product is just multiplication, right? Oh no. 2 minus 2, 3 minus. Okay. Man. DP always stumps me. Should we do this? Is this? It's easy, you got this made. I'm not really sure. It's not hard, trust me. Today's normal DP. People are saying it's not that hard, but I'm very bad at doing these DP questions. Let's try. Let's try. Erase this bullshit. Okay, so we want to find out two subsequences. So subsequence itself gives away DP because it's pick or no pick. And what's the length? Oh, so it's just 500 each. So we can literally do anything. Okay, maybe people are saying it's easy because it has very small constraints. Is it so? Is it so? Okay, but I still don't have any approach in my mind. Let me take a few examples. Yes, pick not pick recursion. Yeah, but it's pick not pick. I could see that. So it's about, we want to find out two subsequences. Both should be of same size. Okay, we want to find out two subsequences. Both should be of same size, and then we want to find out their dot product. No, wait. We can run two pointers. What I can think is, we can run two pointers, this and this. Okay, we can run two pointers. If we pick both, then we multiply them and add that. Am I on the right track? Am I on the right track? So we have 2, 1, minus 2, and 5. Because dot product is nothing that, like let's say we had x, y, z and p, y, q. Then dot product would be this into this into this. So 2, 1, minus 2, 5, 3, 0, 6. And we had a 3, 0, 6. So we start with the pointer at the very start. Now we can decide that do we want to pick both of these elements as a part of a subsequence. If we do pick them, we multiply and add that. Or else we can stay on one, move on the other, stay on second, move on the first, or move on both. I'm on the right track. Bro, in our college, 3 seniors have got 21 LPA with basic React skills. Like, what the fuck, bro? I'm one placement coordinator, and seeing them makes me feel, why am I doing hard work? What college are you from that you're getting 21 LPA on campus? What college are you from, bro? Yes, this is pure recursion. Yeah, I can see. Okay, I see this is pure recursion. Dev inside, bro? What college is this? So it's two pointer DP. We have to use two pointer here. But how do we keep track? If let's say we move one and stay other. So we have two pointers here, all right. We have four options. Not four options, three options. Use both of them, use one, और यूज नन. यूज वन में भी दो ऑप्शन है कि आप ऊपर वाला यूज करो, नीचे को आगे बढ़ाओ, नीचे वाला यूज करो, ऊपर को आगे बढ़ाओ, या फिर दोनों को आगे बढ़ा दो. ओके, सो देयर आर क्वाइट अ फ्यू ऑप्शंस. I still need to think a bit about how to code it. How do we code it? Skill difference. Thoughts on gate prep to get into MTech CS from IIT? I mean, if you do get it, bro, congratulations. But gate is also very tough to crack, I've heard. It requires dedication. It's all about being dedicated. Skill difference. Give up, bruh. Give up on what, dude? Give up on what? 2, 1, minus 2, and 5, 3, 0, 6. So we have two pointers here. Okay. I don't have the entire logic in my mind still. Let me try int solver. It's going to take in two vectors. Okay, and then we'll have a ptr1 and int ptr2. What else do we need? How do we keep track of the result? That's what I'm thinking. Do you play Free Fire? No, I do not. Is it Infosys L3 role? Yeah, Infosys might have hired on 21 LPA. It's something called Tabulera. MRDU. Okay, that's your college name. MRDU. MRDU College. It's in Rohtak and they hired for 21 LPA. I've never heard about this college. That's actually crazy. Damn, bro. देहात समझा है क्या? Free Fire lover I am. Okay. Man, I'm kind of confused. Oh, see, I'm stuck at how do we. So let's say we have 2 and 3. We choose both 2 and 3. We'll multiply that and add to the answer. Then let's say we reach on 1 and 0. Let's say we want to take 1 but move 0. Okay, we move 0. I'm confused as in how to implement this. Man, it's Hyderabad one. It's previously MRCE, now it's MRDU. Okay. It's Hyderabad one. MRDU Hyderabad. Okay, this. Yeah, this looks more like a college that would receive a 21 LPA company on campus. That Rohtak one was kind of surprising. Cool, bro. Malla Reddy, deemed to be university. Okay. Well, how much time have you started your coding journey? Like learning from C++, Java till today, how much time? 1 year at max. See, again, these are very vague questions, bro. Bro, can somebody help me? How do I implement this? So, what do I have currently in my mind? 2, 1, minus 2, 5, 3, 0, 6. I don't think so. Two pointer would work here. I don't think so. Two pointer would work here. Hmm. Okay, we might as well go from the right. We might as well go from the right. How does that make any difference, though? How does that make any difference? Man, this is kind of confusing. If we go from here, if we move from here, we have multiple options like skip both, move one, or add both. If we move one, we'll reach here. Then I'm confused about how to compare them. Knapsack, index 1, index 2. Yeah, it's pick, not pick. We have two indexes. Brute force, 2 pointers, pick, not picks, plus sorting in vector. What gives TLE? Think like this. You cannot possibly do 2 pointer because there can be many combinations that you miss. That you will have to. No, I understand we can't do 2 pointer. I will be doing DP with 2 pointers. I understand that. I will be doing DP with 2 pointers. 4 options if you have 2 index. Yeah, we have 4 options. Move the first one, move the second one. Skip both or add both. We have that. Man, dismiss this poll. This, let's try to code something. Maybe then my brain would work. Okay. So we have to. How does DP come into play here? That's what I'm thinking. DP is breaking a problem into smaller problems, right? What smaller problems are we dividing it into? We want to find out subsequence that gives us. There's no certified length of subsequence, non-empty subsequence with the same length, right? how does DP come into play here? That's what I'm thinking. How does DP come into play here? So we want to find out subsequence. What's the logic behind even applying DP here? First thing recursion plus backtrack, then to optimize that DP. Have you ever made any projects? If you didn't, then on what tech stack? Yeah, bro. Parent stack, merge stack. Solve, guys. I'm going to solve, guys. I need to lock in right now. Lock in, bro. Lock in. DP to optimize recursion. Man, I'm so confused. Okay, let's try writing it. We have two index, one for each array. Now we can pick the both values. ठीक है, skip both values. ठीक है, skip both values. Pick upper, skip down. Pick upper, skip down. Pick lower, skip up. We can do that. What do we return? Let's try to write this. First of all, int n equals to nums1 dot size, int m equals to nums2 dot size. Okay, if your nums1 no, if your ptr1 equals to n, or ptr2 equals to your m, you gotta return 0. That's obvious. Now we have 4 options. DP to optimize recursion. Man, I'm so dumb, bro. DP always stumps me. DP always stumps me. Now we have 4 options. 4 options. Pick both. Int pick both equals to nums1 ptr1 star nums2 ptr2. Int pick upper after picking both, there's still an option that we go out further, nah? After picking both, we still have option that we go further. Yo, I can't understand the recursion part of this. A, B, C, P, Y, Q. Okay, first here. We can't zoom in. Okay, first here. We have an option, we pick both. If we pick both, then we get AB, and we call ABC in here and PYQ. Okay. There's a chance that the forward Okay, 4 options. I think, yeah. Pick both. The answer equals to int min. In answer equals to int min. Rajasthani drip आता हमने. Yeah, bro. Yep. How much do you know in dev? Not much, bro. Honestly, not much. I think both the arrays are independent of each other. We do recursion for both independently and store best x size product for both array where x is one size. Then for each x, this are dp1 and dp2. Both the arrays are independent, but we want to do both the arrays are independent. No, I don't think so. I think we'll have to go in regard with taking in regard both the arrays because it's dot product. Let's say we have a negative here. We can use that negative with this negative to form plus 12. I don't, Pradeep bro, I'm not sure if I agree with that. I'm not sure if I agree with that. Okay, pick both. Int pick both equals to nums1 ptr1 star nums2 ptr2. Now we'll also call for after pick both call equals to, it would be call 1 equals to solver is again nums1 comma nums2 and it's going to be pointer 1 plus 1 pointer 2 plus 1. See, this is where I'm confused. How do we carry on this further? Man, this shit is confusing me. No, that's not what it is, Pradeep bro. Make a grid of nums1 and nums2 as row and calling them. Oh, somebody told us we can make a grid. I didn't think of that. A, B, C, and let's say we had a P, Y, Q. Okay. Here the answer would be A, P. Here the answer would be, okay. Yo, I think I might actually have a better intuition with grid. Here the answer would be CP. Now after you've taken AP, you will go, here the answer would be AY. Here would be AQ. Okay. Now at this position, it would be, at this position, it would be BY plus the maximum amongst, you have taken B and Y, the maximum plus AP, right? Plus AP. The answer here would be AP. The answer here would be AP. Here, the answer would be CY plus BP. CY plus BP. Yo, this, am I going right? This is actually better. This is actually better for me to understand it. You have to pick up the biggest element. I'm just trash. Here the answer would be BQ plus maximum between AY and AP plus maximum between AY and AP. Maximum between AY and AP. Right. Masti ki patshala, masti ki. Why do we even need to store AY? This is better. Getting close. Yeah, this is better. In here, you know what? I have another thing that why do we even need to store AY? If at this column, wherein we have to pick A, if AP is greater than AY, then we can simply say यहाँ पे AY ही रख लो ना यार. मतलब AP ही रख लो ना. If AP is greater than AP ही रख लो. अगर यहाँ पर AQ becomes bigger than AP, then you can update it as AQ. Now at this position, BQ होगा लेकिन आप उसके लेफ्ट से उठाओगे, लेफ्ट से नहीं, from the diagonal above, because you can't take Q, you can't take B, you will have to go in one index back, AP. Yeah, this actually is better. Let me use this on an actual example. Have I covered all cases? Have I covered all cases? BY प्लस जो उसके डायगोनल में मान लो AP होगा तो AP ले लेंगे, ठीक है। AP प्लस BY, यहाँ से तो यही उठेगा। इसको चेक करेंगे, इफ दिस वैल्यू इज ग्रेटर देन दिस तभी हम इसे स्टोर करेंगे, और एल्स वी कैन सिंपली स्टोर द अबव वैल्यू, वी कैन सिंपली स्टोर द अबव वैल्यू. This is actually better. This is actually better. This question is going to eat up a lot of my time, I'm 100% sure. I wanted to do JS today, man. But you know what? It's DP. It's going to teach me something, so let's just do it. Let's actually do it on 2, 1, minus 2, 5, 3, 0, minus 6. 2, 1, minus 2, 5, and 3, 0, minus 6. 3, 0, minus 6. Alright. In here, the answer would be 6. In here, the answer, why do we even have to store 0? Just store 6, right? In here, the answer would be minus 12. Again, why do you need to store minus 12? Just store 6. Now, for here, 1 and 3. Man, am I going right? Am I going right? DP is never easy for a guy like me. DP is never easy. Yo, why was his message retracted? YouTube moderation is... See, his message was retracted for no reason. Now we're going like this. That basically means we have to take 3. But take 3 with what? So even in here, we'll actually store 6. Because 3 not 1. Now let's go here. 0 and 1. No way, bro. We checked like this and like this. At this position, oh hell no. POTD Karaj ka. That's exactly what I'm doing, bro. Take both or skip one of them. I take both or skip one of them. Yup. Understand? Calculate every root sum and subtracting from total. Vikas, bro, I've already done that question. Sanjay Marathi, check my solution. I think I'll still. Hint, first fill up with product. Then, when you take both, add the product. When I take both, add the product. No. Okay. So we have two options. For every cell, we can take the max from above, or we can take the max from left, or we can do current I star j plus I star j plus its diagonal element. These are the three options. I think we have. Either take max from the column, or take max from the row, or take sum of current element, product of current elements plus the diagonal element. The diagonal element. Is that right? I think, yeah, I think this might be correct. This might be correct. Because here you can say, we can check for this element, we can check above, it has 6, or I star j 2 into 0 is going to be 0, plus if there exists any diagonal element, there doesn't. So that's why we took 6. Yo, I think this is it. Close, but not really. So that's not close, but not really. Doesn't this cover all solutions? There's also one condition. If I star j is negative, you simply take d. These are the 4 options. This is the option wherein you skip both. This is the option where you take both. And these are the options wherein you take one. These are the options wherein you take one. I think, yeah, how is this not correct now? Today's POTD seems fun. Bro, it's taking all my fun. It's 3D DP. Is it 3D DP? How the hell is it a 3D DP question? Look at the constraints. Yeah, it has very small constraints. I get that. No, that is greedy. You gave to explore all possibilities. That is greedy. Oh my god, I'm about to bang my head into a wall now. How is this not correct? I think this has to be correct. Shaitan bro, I think this is correct. Negative can be answered. Why are you ignoring I star j which negative? No, I'm not. I'm saying if d plus I star j, if that is less than I star j, if that is less than d, then simply take the answer as d for that block. Simply take the answer as d. If that's the case, simply take, because we want the maximum answer, right? That's what I'm saying. Bro, I think this has to be correct. What if even this isn't correct? So you're taking the max from above or from left or from diagonal. Yeah, bro. I'm coding this up. I'm coding this up. Let's try. I'll see if I go wrong somewhere. Just put in max and try all possibilities. I honestly I am very inclined with this solution. Let me try coding this up. This can very much be wrong, but I just want to try it. So we make a vector of int, and let's call it dp. All right, int n equals to n1, n2, n equals to n1 dot size, int n m equals to n2 dot size. Okay, this would be of size n, and it would be filled vector int. It's going to be of size m and would be filled with 0, I guess. Right, 0, I guess. Trip where I went to Jaipur. I go to Jaipur. Did last week contest get updated? No, it did not, and I hope it never gets updated. But I got the intuition, but I'm not able to code it up. Like, how does DP apply it here? I also don't have the exact solution right now. I'm trying, bro. Dev. I hope I have this tabulation from grid DP. If that works, I'll be the happiest man on this planet. Let's hope it does. How do we iterate over this? How do we iterate over this? So we start from here, then we can go till here. We can go till here. Then we go to this point. From this point, we can go till here, this here, and then this point. We can't go down from here, but we can go from here. I think so. It works like this. because for every point we need its up, left, and diagonal. Up, left, and diagonal. Okay, I think that is how it would work. Chowkidani. No, not really. I didn't go to Chowkidani. I thought that place is overrated. Kavish is here. Yo, what's up, bro? You must be really happy today. We are getting a rating today. We are getting a rating today. I'm pretty satisfied with the solution I have written. I hope it works. Int I equals to your 0. I would... Okay, we need to make sure we understand dimensions. I'm making a vector of size n cross m. N cross m. So n would be this and m would be this. M would be this, right? Okay. So, and we want to go from 0 to m minus 1, m minus 1, and then 0 to n minus 1. That's how we want to do it. Yo, I'm very... Yes, sir, I think I'll cross 1800 today. Damn. Holy shit, bro is going to cross 1800. Are you sure? What am I sure about? I'm very much inclined to code this up. I think this has to be correct. When will the rating update? It should have been updated by now. I do not know what is taking them so long. It should have been updated by now. It should have been updated by now. N cross M. Yo, why is my phone constantly buzzing me up? It's going to be N would be the number of rows, M would be the number of columns. Int limit equals to minimum between your N comma M. For int I equals to 0. For int, you know what, let's call it x equals to 0. X is less than your limit, and x plus plus. So we start from index 0. Just a second. Okay, so we start from x should be less than 0. Now current index is x comma x, and we gotta go to x comma m minus 1, go to x comma not x comma, what's the next thing we gotta do? 0 comma m minus 1, n minus 1, n minus 1 comma x. I'm pretty. Think in terms of recursion. If the states are I, j, why would you loop? Think in terms of recursion. If the states are I and j, why would your loop iterate that way? I can't understand that, bro. If the states are I and j, why would your loop iterate that way? Okay, it's Deeks. That's a weird name. I can't really understand what are you trying to say. I think I'm just too dumb. LeetCode change the UF extension. What's up with your extension? Yeah, I have an update. I've added Minecraft theme, but right now I'm focusing on this question because this is pissing me off. This is pissing me off. Just give me a second. Give me a second. I'll come back in just 1 second. For int I equals to 0, not I, for int j equals to x, j equals to x, j less than m, j plus plus, j plus plus, you can say choose max between current. You have to choose max between current, up, up or left, up, left, diagonal, and diagonal plus current. These are the things we have to choose max between. Spent 2 hours on this Vocas question, had to leave it. I feel like I'll have to do the same. Yo, why is EZRA's message getting retracted? Hide user on this channel. Why is his message getting retracted? Do you know how to convert top down to bottom up tabulation? I wouldn't say I'm an expert in that. I wouldn't say. You know what, Deeks, I think let me try to do this. If I think you are pretty much giving me a hint that I'm going in the wrong direction. I would rather like to go in the wrong direction and then realize where I was going wrong. You know what, let me try doing this. Because my brain says that this might just work. I know that there's a 95% chance that I'm wrong. For int j equals to x, j less than m, j plus plus, int current equals to dp of I comma dp of x comma j. Okay. Int above equals to 0 if if j minus 1 is less than j minus 1 is actually greater than no, we're actually, for going above, we need to go x minus 1 greater than equals to 0. Then you can say above equals to dp of x minus 1 and j. Simply find below, not below, left. Int left equals to 0 if you can say j minus 1 is greater than equals to 0, then left equals to dp of your x comma j minus 1, int diagonal equals to 0 if both the conditions x minus 1 is greater than equals to 0 and j minus 1 is greater than equals to 0. Then you can say diagonal equals to dp of x minus 1 j minus 1. Okay, you do that. Now pick up the best possible answer from this. Pick up the best possible answer for this. Current is the multiplication of the 2 pointers. What am I even doing? Current is the multiplication. Current is nums1. What did I name it? N1, right? N1 star x comma j star n2 comma j n2 comma j. Bro, I'm kind of confident. True. Bro, I'm noob in DP. I only solved 1 DP questions. I'm also noob in DP. Look at me trying to solve this question. I'm pretty sure when I can't. But let's hope. Now we have to find the max between all these elements. Current, above, left, and diagonal. Int new add equals to diagonal plus current. Okay. New add equals to max between new add comma diagonal. Okay. New add equals to, let's try to find the max between every see, I always write bullshit code, bro. Okay, so we want to find the max between the diagonal. The diagonal plus current is already done. Above, left, that's it, I guess. What all cases did I have? I had above, left, diagonal, and diagonal plus current. That's it. So now we can say dp of I comma not I x comma j, it's going to be new add. This is what I'm doing. भाई पहले मेमो कोड कर ले फिर टैबू करियो. Devil bro, I can't think of memo code. That's what I'm saying. I can't think of memo code. I'm sure ये भी गलत ही है. Piyush is here. Yo, what's up, bro? What's up? Okay, now the similar code. Now, but we'll go from I equals to x. I would be less than n, and I plus plus. Current would be n1 into I star. ये होगा x. Above would be would actually be I minus 1. If x minus 1 I minus 1, it would be I minus 1 and x minus 1. dp of I comma x. Am I even going on right track? भाई तू legend है. लोगों को memo easy लगता है. To be honest, I did not solve it. Do not think of me legend until I solve it, bro. I'm not at all. Not at all. Others, hey bro, what's up? Yo, Siddharth Bhool is here. Okay, he is actually the the DP god, bro. He's in my college. Hey Pudish, are you in final year of your college? Yes, my college has already ended. My college has already ended. What did we have to do after this? I think nothing. Now we just simply need to return dp of your n minus 1, m minus 1. Just imagine if this works. Just imagine if this works. I know there's no way. Ooh, yo, see, at least. Okay, this is actually because int min. Don't tell me I wrote the right tabulation code. I'm still getting minus. Oh, because okay. No. What? My logic is still not broken. Although I don't want to get too excited. Int min. Okay. Now we have this above 0. Do this as int min. Do this as int min. My logic is still not broken. Let's try to run it. Please work, bro. For God's sake, please. Oh. Okay. What's the value? 1000, right? So let's not do it int min. Let's give this minus 1 2 3 4 5. Let's actually give it one more. It's just that I'm doing the logic is still fine. Now let's try to run it. Don't tell me this works. Please, yes I am. I just broke my code, bro. I broke my code. What the hell did I just do? Why is it giving 9998? What did I just do? Oh, I'm not taking in the maximum as current. Let's add a new condition. I'm hopeful this would work now. I'm kind of hopeful. This is working. This is code फट गया. Yep. This is anyone here who do code forces? Shaitan does it. This is working. This is actually working. I need some test cases from the. Where are the test cases? Test cases? Yeah, bro. Please give me a good test case. Yeah, this is a makeshift fix. I need to change this. I need to change this. What I can do is overflow आ सकता है, overflow आ सकता है, but I still think the logic is correct. Overflow आ सकता है because this value, इसमें बहुत सारे negative cases है ना, so I can understand. In the case 8, it's working. You know what? Is my logic wrong? There's still a chance my logic is wrong. What I do is, let's hashtag define ll long, okay. Make this ll. Let's make everything as ll. And now let's make this as int min. Okay. We can initialize a long variable with int min, right? Can we? Or is it going to give an error? Oh my god, my logic is wrong, bro. It's Thursday already. Contest ranks ain't updated yet. I'm happy. I just hope they don't update it ever. Because I'm going to lose rating. DSA is more about memorizing pattern, I think. Kind of. Okay, I think my logic is wrong. I was happy that it's not, but I guess it is. Because this, yeah. The logic is not correct. Logic is kinda wrong. Iteration is wrong. Yep. Logic is kinda right. Iteration is wrong. Okay, so you're telling me the logic is. Let's check on the iterations. You might just be correct. How am I iterating is, let's say we had A, B, C, D, and P, Y, Q. Let's say I had this. I'll take in the minimum value between this and this. That would be 3. So I'll start from 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2. I'll start from here. Then I'll go do this, then I'll come here, go do this, then I'll come here, go do this and this. Is it because I'm returning this value? Should I iterate over the entire array and then return the maximum value? Is it because of that? I don't think so. Why? B course मिल जाएगा. What do you mean by that? Why? Because for every element we have 4 choices. Take the current I star j, take above, take left, take diagonal. That are the 4 choices that we have for every element. Show output. Show output. This is the output. No, this is the correct one. I hope we don't have to return modulo or any bullshit like 366999932. I'm getting 36754584. It isn't a huge difference. I hope we don't have to return modulo or anything. We don't, right? Is it because I'm returning this? No, that doesn't make sense, bro. Why do you have to fill the rows first? I'm filling the rows first because for this row, we can only check on its left. We can't check its diagonal or above. So we can fill it already. Similar for this column, we can only check its above. We cannot check its diagonal towards this side, right? So I'm filling it already. Now, for this element, we can check its diagonal, we can check its above, we can check its left. And then similar for this, diagonal, above or left. That is why. मैंने क्वेश्चन मेमो से किया था. Bro, I couldn't form a memoization approach. I am still kind of confused. Where am I going wrong? 168,20580. Now I'm getting a bigger. No. I'm getting a smaller answer. Yeah, I'm missing 499,16656,5041,2988. Should I submit and see how many test cases am I even passing? What if there's a simpler test case on which I fail and I figure out the error in my logic? Okay, I know that. Chill. Oh, see, this is a simpler test case. I think I'm failing on the last 9 test cases. I'm outputting 107. It should be 109. Man, by tree diagram is best to solve any type of recursion problem. यार मुझसे ना इसकी अप्रोच ट्री की समझी नहीं थी. That's why. 107. Why are you filling the columns first? I'm filling the column first because it doesn't matter if we fill the row or column first, because even for column we can only check up or left or diagonal. तो आप तो देख ही सकते हैं यहाँ पे भी अब जब हम पहुंचेंगे तो we can check up, left or diagonal. That's why. Okay, I know this 100% wouldn't give us the right answer. It answer equals to int min, but let's just answer equals to max between answer comma new add. Yeah, for call max, no matching function. Oh, int versus long. 1 ll star 1 ll star. What am I even typing? And how to generate all subsets? Subset 9. That's pick, not pick. Okay, now I'm filling in this. 499,16656. 3669. Oh my god. No way. Yeah, I need to. I think I'll probably solve this in the next stream. My brain is already fried. I need to probably take a break and solve this in the next stream. Tabulation. I was close with the tabulation approach, but I guess it's not. I'm missing something here. Yep. 366. I can't even think where am I going wrong. That's the point. Should I take GPT's help in utilizing? This literally has 20 lines of code. Is it that simple? Sanjay Marathi, see, I don't want to check your code. Okay, let's check Sanjay Marathi's code. Bro is 1881. Look at how simply did he solve it. You take index, take, int take. So you take in I, index, take, nums1 and nums2. If I equals to nums1, if take return 0, return int min. If dpi index take is not equals to -1, return dpi. Acha, that's just memorization. Int answer equals to int min. For in j equals to index. Oh, okay. So for every index, you added that to the answer. Answer between maximum and this plus nums I, you added that to the answer. I plus 1, j plus 1, dpi. I see. This explanation is close to your thought process. Okay. Why sometimes we are able to solve hard ones, but sometimes we think I'm not feeling okay. I can't do this today. Man, that's just life, bro. You can never be ready to solve each and every question. Check Ezra07. I'll solve this question in the next stream now. Ezra07. Okay. Maximum dot product 2. Bro, how is everybody writing such clean code? So you did even a simpler approach, I feel like. So that's your DP. So you did a 2D DP. Long answer privilege equals to long min. Same equals to long dig. If I minus 1 equals to 0, digit equals to max. Nah, bro, I can't understand. Previous, okay. Same. Bro, I can't. I really can't understand it. I might just be dumb. I can't understand that. What, you know what we can do? Okay. I couldn't solve this today. I had about what? 60. Okay. Get out of my face, bro. I had 60 test cases out of 69. Nice. Let's absolve one question from the last contest that I could not solve, and then let's end the stream. Did we add the rating update? I don't want to see it. Okay, we did not. Chill. Weekly contest one. This. What time is it? How much time have I streamed for? 1:37. Nah, I think it's already too much for today. Yeah, then let's just do it tomorrow. You don't need that extra take state if you return int min for all and 0 for valid ones. Okay, that is how you reduce it from a 3D DP to 2D. I get that. Where is your internship starting? It's in Delhi and it's starting from 19th. Look at the solutions. Sumit Sharma. Okay, you want me to look at the solution by Sumit Sharma? Solutions. Bro, Sumit Sharma, who is that? There's no Sumit Sharma here. Like, who the hell could understand these codes? Is it just me that I'm dumb enough that I can understand such codes? How do I dislike this? Yeah, bro, like, at least explain it. Okay, this is exactly what I was doing. Wait. Fill table row by row from 0th to last row. Okay, maybe I was iterating wrong, but I was doing correct. Negative infinity. So it takes up, it can take diagonal. Okay. Fy equals to max between that number. X minus 1, y minus 1. Okay. Y minus 1 means left. X minus 1 means up. And is that not exactly what I was doing? Did you get any other offer than that analyst role? No, I did not. Yo, is this not exactly what I was doing? This is exactly what I was doing. Multiply the two numbers, take max between those two numbers, the above, the left, and the diagonal plus that. Why am I wrong then? Maybe I'm iterating. Okay, I'm going like this and then this. But how does that make any difference? I told you were iterating wrong. Look at the third person in the solution. It has even the better simple choice taking. Okay, this guy, Sumit Sharma. Yeah. Okay, so I was iterating wrong, but why was my iteration wrong? I was very close, that means. Imagine you have two rows of partners, each standing in a fixed order. Nums 1 on the left, nums 2 on the right. Each person has a value. When you pair one person from nums 1 with. Uh, Let me bring it this here. Okay. Each person has a value. You want a score equals to. Your goal is to form two non-empty subsequences such that the sum right. Order must be preserved. Right. At least one pair is mandatory. Skipping is allowed. Okay. Order preserved. At least one pair. Skipping allowed. The core challenges. The main difficulty is that adding more pairs does not always increase the score. Alright. Negative values can reduce the total sum. Sometimes the optimal answer is to start and end with a single pair. So at every pair, we must carefully choose between pairing, skipping, or stopping. Right. But I was literally iterating wrong, so that is what stopped me from doing this question all by myself. Pair and continue. This is diagonal plus current. Stops at current pair. I plus 1. So he's taking right and down. I was taking up and left. I was taking up and left. Let's see police who solve first, bro. I've given up. I tried. I solved 60 out of 69 test cases, but I've given up. Because, bro, you win. It has even better. Yes, it did have better explanation. Should I change my iteration style? No, 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 not this one. So what he exactly did was he did the same thing as me, and that's crazy. $69. Yeah, 69. Okay, I was close, but let's not again try to solve this because my brain would then get fried, bro. let's. I think yeah. Good stream. I returned after a break, so it kind of took a hit on me. I'll need. I only passed 10. I failed 9. See, at the end of the day, it's all about wrong acceptance or correct solution. We both are in the same category. Chill. Right. So I came after a trip. I took some hit in my lead code abilities. It'll probably take me some time to get back. And we have another contest approaching. I'm very excited to lose some more rating. Wow. Yeah, it's 6. Damn, it's 6:40 already. All right. So let's end the stream right here. Good stream. Yeah, it was kind of good. Again, tomorrow stream at the same time. I'll be consistent for a few days before my internship starts. All right. That's it. Thanks to all those who joined. Bye bye. Let's meet tomorrow at the same time. In fact, I'll do it early tomorrow.